Welcome back to the stream, everyone. We are currently loading up the mod pack. And as you can see, it is not a very fast process. I've tried playing this this mod pack on a computer with a worse graphics card and worse processor, and it can't really do it. So, if you're someone like me who discovered this before you could actually play it yourself, then streaming and following streams is kind of the best option out there. All it takes is a hefty investment in a computer that can actually do it. And is it worth it? You know, if you're only buying it for this, probably not. But that's not why we're here. We're not gonna talk to you about why you should spend your money. Let's get to the game. So I streamed for about 3 hours last night, and we did a fair amount of exploration and some mining. Got a good start on some mining, but we discovered this area here, right next to a village. And if you're just now joining the stream, I really recommend you start in episode 1. It is kind of a long video to watch, and I am also new to streaming, so it may be kind of difficult to keep up with it, or bear with it for that matter. But just to run it past you, we explored this whole map, this area. We started out here, and we explored north first to find some flat land and didn't find any. Eventually we go to this swamp to find lily pads, and we see this village on the map, so we went ahead and relocated here, and it's pretty flat, so we've decided that we're going to live in this area after maybe a little bit of terraforming, but I'll try to keep that to a minimum. But it might be nice to have these villagers kind of close by, so I think it'll be a good idea. So, besides that, we did some mining, which, once again, I implore you to go watch the previous stream. But if you don't feel like wasting 3 hours for something that could be summed up in 10 minutes, found some a little bit of everything. No diamonds and no redstone, sadly, which are some of the more key components to building machinery. But besides that, we have a good amount of iron, some copper, good amount of tin, and no base setup yet. So we're looking at this episode as an opportunity to maybe, like I mentioned, do some terraforming and then set up a home and maybe even get some machinery going. So it looks like we have some bauxite down here. Oh, hello. Would have told you that was going to happen. Also, in reflection to the 3-hour stream, there was a significant number of creeper explosions. Normally not that unlucky about it, but I don't know. Maybe this is a special version of Minecraft where they're just extra hostile. Is this updating? I really can't tell. Okay. My encoding software is bad. Whenever I take a look at it, I immediately see an old image frozen, and it makes me think that my stream isn't actually streaming, which would be very bad. but if someone comes through here and is having that kind of difficulty, please let me know. That way I can try to fix the situation. All I'm getting at the moment is a warning for my resolution being not optimal. So the resolution may be kind of poor, but it's Minecraft. It's pixels and cubes. Come on, it can't be that hard. If it actually poses a problem, let me know, and I'll investigate solving that. So I'm thinking this time around, we're going to drop off some stuff in our chest, and, pardon me, just had my coffee for the day, a little burpy. Drop off stuff in a chest here, and then we will run back home and try to grab all of our stuff. I'll try to eat the cherries. Alright. We could also use some armor. That would probably help our creeper problem. Let's just take a look. We got here by creating this waterway here. Well, there was only a little bit of modification. And then passing through this point here gets us all the way back to the coast here. So, not a super difficult path. Ooh, can't forget the sugarcane when we go back. That'll be pretty important to keep. And I noticed this yesterday, but I don't think I've seen or really taken a close look at water oil spouts. But they extend all the way down through the water. I would not want to get caught in that. So I'm going ahead and stopping for these eggs, because we're going to have some when we get back home. Doesn't hurt to pick them up now. But I do want to get a chicken farm going pretty soon. That way we're not solely relying on farming. For some reason I can't see my stamina while I'm in the boat. That's a new one. I don't know if I've seen that before. Now we may need to make a second trip back here, but I'm really hoping we can get as much as possible right away. And I'm not sure if it'd be wise to grab blocks first, or metals and stuff, but maybe grabbing blocks would be wise. No, we don't want all that. We'll go ahead and take all the wood. That's going to be an essential. Perhaps we'll take all this, so that way we can take our... Oh, hello. Well, we need a pickaxe for that, so we're officially down that. Whatever, that's the way it goes. Okay, so might be helpful to bring our rubber trees to get that going. Maybe our seeds. In the spirit of taking blocks, we'll go ahead and take the rest of these. And now I think we'll bring the rest of our loot. Try to bring the essentials to start. And yeah, this is fine. Time is of the essence. No, it's not fine. I want to leave the hops and bring my pumpkin. Come on. Making good time. It's not even noon yet. Check on the stream. Just me. Not gonna miss this trip. It's so long. It's about 800 blocks away. And we can't take a direct path either, so it's probably closer to 1,000. That's alright. It's all gonna be worth it. And I want to check out that Greatwood tree. Maybe we can, I don't know if they still have this, but Classic Feed the Beast Ultimate Downcraft 3, maybe it was 4, I don't remember, had the Axe of the Stream, and they chop trees down without ever having to climb in them. We'll check out that Greatwood tree after we look into that. I actually do like how the waterway in this world is kind of connecting all of the biomes, so to speak. I guess you'd just say there's a lot of ocean. I kind of like that, because later on, whenever we kind of want to do different caving, I feel like, you know, just take the boat, go somewhere else, and then that's it. Also, another key factor in our stream from yesterday, we already have 4 rubber tree saplings. Now, I think there's been a lot of rubber tree around, but in the past I've had experiences where you can be looking for them for a pretty long time. And looking around here, I don't see any at a glance, so I think we did the right thing to grab some. Unusual hive, okay. Oh, it looks like their corn is finally growing. That's great. Yeah, fully grown. Too bad this isn't the latest update, where they self-farm. No, they're just farmers, but they don't farm right now. Good old Cartman. Alright, so I'll go ahead and throw the wood in first. Wood byproducts. Just throw that in. Our ingots. And maybe these, those. Coal. So I think we actually have enough to make ourselves a good old vanilla egg farm. And then we can try to start killing some of the chickens around here, just so we can kind of hopefully reduce entity lag. Let's see. I mean, it's kind of a lot. It seems like the village is more of the entities. Clocking at about 20 some, but yeah, it's not that bad. Just making sure we have some time. Okay. Now that we have our stuff here, I think we can go a little more crazy with our shovel. actually forgot we had a cherry tree over here as well. That's good. And this flower bed, uh, yeah, you can kind of see it. This whole pocket here. I was trying to make a landmark on our map. It seems like it's kind of worked. Not really, but kind of. Alright, so maybe now we'll try to build a house. And I don't think it's going to be super elaborate to start, but one thing in this game is you know that space is kind of everything. So we're going to try to make it relatively big. And I don't recall which of these I like the most. I think I didn't like maple. Cherry kind of has less of an orange glow. But lime is kind of basic. I really see, I like the lime wood the best, but we're not going to be able to make a house out of this much. I say we should probably just go ahead with the lime wood, and whenever the time comes, we'll just get more, I guess. So now we'll be living in walls. Oh, right. Yeah, it would help if I had more than 4 planks. That'll be fine. I'm just looking to finally get some storage going. And you know what? Maybe we'll even have a front door. Maybe. Well, it's flat. Okay. So I really don't recall what the limewood trees looked like. I think what we can do now is we can use what we have here to start a hemp seed farm and try to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And one great thing about hemp seeds is they can give us string. So we won't really need to rely on spiders for string as much as we would in vanilla. You know, we'll still hunt spiders as we find them, that's cool. But this gives us an alternative. And I'll go ahead and plant what we've got to start. Now, you've seen me make 2 of these farms so far throughout the streams, and I am kind of a fan of not this exact arrangement, but imagine this whole square tilled. And that's primarily because the water can reach 4 blocks away diagonally. So one water source can give us a 9x9 square minus the center, so 80 blocks of fertile land. We'll go ahead and make a second stone hoe. There we go. That's better. Yeah, he thinks so too. Hello. Oh my lord, that's amazing. Clay spawning directly underneath the villager's farm. Eventually we'll spice things up around this village. Give them a little bit nicer of land, but fortunately this version of Minecraft doesn't have the drowned, and I know I've already mentioned this, but I am so happy they're not here, because we would be having a hell of a time guarding this village on the water. So things are pretty good. Here's more clay. We may have had... no, I may be thinking about pillage and villager update. I thought I may have seen a villager who wanted clay in this village. Oh, you're a farmer. That's not you. Cartman. Maybe him? Leather worker. Shepherd. If we could start a sheep farm, that would be pretty cool. Another farmer. You know, we could be using this farmland, but I don't feel like robbing them just yet. Whoa, did he just throw out bread? What the hell? Dude, are you not hungry? Wow. I don't think I've ever overseen them trading with one another. And look, there's some sheep. Very nice. So I think I'm finally going to throw out these cherries now that we have some farming. Take a minute to check on the stream. Still just me. Wow, these farms are pretty all over the place. I may end up coming and taking some of the sand and replacing it with I could have sworn we saw someone who wanted, oh, we've seen him. Well, I guess we could get an emerald if we really wanted to, but it might be smarter to put these back into circulation. There's a fisherman. Okay, so that's a new one. He takes coal. Huh. Okay. Oh, with our hemp seed farm, we could work with that fisherman. We could work with him. The hemp farm, it's not a super complicated farm. It grows too tall, just like this corn you see here. But it can be pretty broken because you can chop it from the top stalk. Well, I guess this is 3 tall. Hemp only gets 2 tall, which still is quite annoying for visibility, but we'll live with it. Surprised we haven't had anybody fall in that hole. Knock on wood. Just waiting for the sun to set. Hello, sir. Honestly, I'm going to take a look at the uses for eggs, because maybe we could do something a little more interesting than just an egg farm. Adult filter, okay. Protein reactor, that's odd. Egg projectile. Essence of fickle permanence. I don't even know what that means. There's another one. Cake, cake, cake. And then... Okay, so... they're really not all that valuable. We can use them to make pumpkin pie if we can get sugarcane and pumpkins going as well, but that may be more complicated. I think the best use for them, obviously, will still be... Oh, look, one of our hemps is growing. Is that? That's not finished, is it? I'm afraid to check. It is! Okay, so hemp gives you back seeds and industrial hemp fiber. Oh, and look, they've invaded. Whatever. Industrial hemp fiber, but when we get 4 of these, they make a single string. So, hopefully we'll be racking up on some industrial hemp. So I saw some sheep over along the way, and I think it may be a good idea to terraform a little more and then make a sheep pen. So I'm going to take a couple more peridot and 2 sticks. I think this will get us through a lot of this. So it's actually kind of a nice village. It's mostly on one level. So makes for a good neighborhood. Honestly, if we extended their farm, we could physically make our own for them that extends farther. I think moving around the farmland, I don't think it'll upset them that much, but I think we can optimize things a little better. So much for building a house, right? Great thumbnail. Well, you know, this is part of the nitty-gritty of getting what you want. Let me see something. No, they got rid of it. There used to be a cobblestone generator, but that may be in a different mod. So I really have no idea what we're going to do with all this dirt. But I think we'll definitely find a use for it. In fact, I think this is a great place to add it right away. Okay, yeah, that already looks significantly better. And I really don't like this dirt underneath. So I think we may replace that with cobblestone. Yeah, I'm OCD, whatever. But I also think it would be pretty cool if we changed a lot of this to path. Fortunately, we already have some. I think this will all turn into grass. At least it's two halves connecting to one another. So then over here, I think we could take out a lot of this sand. And for now, I'm going to block this so we're not working in water. So what I'm doing here is I'm not really filling the ground area because we're going to fill over this entire layer, but we are making it to where we won't get anything like spiders spawning in that crevice. Had to. Perfect. And it is almost nighttime, so we will do our best to prevent the death of these villagers and go with sleep. Look at all them. They're already observing all this new tilled land. They might be a little upset. Their nice rolling hill is gone. Well, too bad, so sad. And a little more hemp has grown. Yeah, he's upset. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Then we have a couple of these. And I think I can actually use one of these lily pads now. It's pretty good. Now I think I'm going to do a little more over here, and then we'll move forward with our sheep pen. Alright, so we have a nice little open area now. Let's see. Look at all these different colors of wood. Green heart fence gate. Wow. I would love to get into this mod pack and see all the different colors. Eucalyptus fence gate fireproof. Okay. Very interesting. I think we'll just make cherry. Do you have planks? Here they are. Looking like we will need more cherry wood, but that's okay. Now, you may ask yourself, what the heck is this guy doing? Well, I had the idea that maybe we can somehow put an inner fence around this cave system. So that it can double as protection against these guys falling in. So we could slap that down there. Oh, I already like this. This color of wood. It's very nice. Look at that. Now, presuming we don't get spiders coming out of there, which don't really attack villagers anyway, this isn't a threat to these guys, but I can still access it. Then how much room do we need for all the sheep? Maybe that amount? Maybe a 3 wide space? And then for quick access, I think we can still use up all the fences we have, and then line up the fences so we can go straight in. Okay, so this looks pretty bad at the moment, but pretty soon I think it'll be a big improvement. Wow, see, this is what I'm saying. There are so many chickens over here. Like, we just need to get some in a pen and just start clearing out the lands. We have an infestation. Try to get them all together. Let's just like get a big picture of how many of these guys there actually are. Oh, this is back when they used to walk slow. Alright, so we're up to close to 10 now. 12. Wow, this is so many. Wow. I'll probably regret that later, but whatever. Now, what am I doing here? Just getting some saplings. The cherries probably get thrown out, but we do need the wood to make more fences. And we got some saplings. All right. Don't need those. And I think we'll go ahead and plant some of these on our flat ground now. Heck, we can even plant some in the inside of the sheep pen. They might like that. May also give us some great opportunities for skeletons to spawn in and get stuck, but no, we'll stand by that. Stand by that decision. This may be enough fences to get the job done. Fingers crossed. Oh, and look, there's a nice beehive in the corner. We'll have to scoop that out. And of course it wasn't. Of course it wasn't enough. That's fine. I do want to see all the different door varieties, if they're actually special. Some of them are. It looks like lime doors are kind of cool. Kind of have that interesting pattern to them. Then there's some others. A cherry door is kind of cool. I really don't know if that'll work, but hey, maybe if we can get one of these to grow. Alright, so it looks like our hemp farm is finally starting to become a little broken. And we technically don't have any string yet, but pretty soon. Come on, guys. You do not need to be up in here. But I will give you these seeds. Hey, he actually took them. Okay. So, can I give you these? No, he doesn't like those. That's fine. Big difference between immersive engineering and vanilla developers. Probably don't need hops. I still have no idea what I use them for. Brewing. So you can make a brewery. Uses yeast, juices, and grains to make many kinds of wines and beers. Lager, ale. I don't know what to use this for. How do you get barley grain? See, this is the cool thing about this mod pack is we can explore all these unique things. Wheat beer, rye beer, yeast, hops, water. Okay, so the specific grains are how we get it. We might need to make like a mill, perhaps? Corn beer, that's gross. Let's take a look. So if we wanted to make a roasted grain or recipes, we need to put corn grain in here into a smelter. And how do we get this? It's wheat grain. Wheat grain. Well, how do we get wheat grain? Oh, so you just craft it. That's not super complicated. Just need a lot of seeds. Alright. I guess we'll hold on to our hops for now then. We might be able to do something kind of cool with it. Some cherry fences. Ah, isn't that great? Too short. So that's the end of our cherry wood. We could go find another cherry tree, like one over there. One piece of wood would do it. Whatever, we'll go. I've been throwing some eggs out. I think we're allowed to kill some. Never thought I'd see the day going up into this forest just to get some wood. Now, I think that's a sugar maple tree. I'm not familiar. I guess you could say we've done a lot with the forestry mod pack so far, seeing a lot of it's really the world around you, but I haven't really thought of it that way before. I think it might be cool to get into though, so that may be something we explore early on in this set of streams. Let's see, have we had any viewers? We have not. I really don't know what I'm doing wrong. Chat rate, playbacks. So we have been streaming for a little while. Alright, looks like we finally found that tree. Alright. Maybe we'll plant one back out here, just to keep things looking nice and pretty. We may not even be close enough for that to ever grow, to chunk load it, but we could always make a chunk loader and crash the game. It'll be great. I wanted to get into machinery in this playthrough, but it's starting to kind of... I'm just so good at getting sidetracked. I really need a plan. We don't even have a roof yet. What's up with that? These villagers have so much freaking corn. We don't need all that. Well, the good news is we have all of the cherry wood that we'll need to complete our farm. And better yet, I am going to take the weed. We're going to need that. Now, I think I can make a scoop and get rid of that hive stuck in the corner. Let's see here. So, if I'm not mistaken, this is the craft. Yep. Breaks hives to collect bees. Now, these bees are going to mess me up a little bit, so we'll try to be fast. Yep. Alright. Valiant Princess. Great. And look at that. That's all we need. It's great. Put all this back. So we've got our fences, our wheat, our shears. I think that may be all we need for now. While I'm at it, I'm going to let my health regenerate a little bit and take care of that floating hive as well. The scoop does break pretty quickly, so I'm going to try to, for now, only use it on what we need. Hello, friend. Alright, let's go get all those sheep. They were up here, weren't they? There they are. Even if I just get them part of the way, it'll be easier. I need to sleep. Really ought to torch up this area soon, whenever it starts to look nicer. So as far as these villagers go, we only have a couple that are new, like the track man and the cart man. I think those might be interesting to try and work with. Get out, dude. Yeah, I kind of like this. It takes a lot of space, but eventually we can just fill in that center and recollect those fences. Works out nice. if these guys know how to harvest this. Oh, I forget. You can just right-click to harvest and replant immediately. That's great. But we don't want to do that over here. Not with the hemp, at least. Because we want to slowly change all of these into hemp. So we can continue harvesting string. Eventually we can use this to make canvases, which I think will be what eventually helps us move everything from our old location. Let's see. We have a couple of things. Let's see, what can we do with this corn? You can craft it back into corn kernels. Okay, you can make roasted corn. Okay. What do we do with roasted corn? Is that anything? No, that's corn. We'll just eat that then. We don't even want corn. Honestly, I should just break all the corn, put down wheat. I think they'd be less confused that way anyway. Just throw all that out. It sucks. There's so much farmland over here. Anything grown over here? Nope. Alright. I'm tired of that. And now we can go replace more corn. Don't while y'all planting corn. Alright, looks like he's gonna go ahead and fix that up with his 2 seeds. Okay. I think we're going to take a short break here. And we're back. Now I think we might use this scoop to get some of these unusual hives. Oh, they're attacking everybody. I ought to be careful. Don't want these farmers to get killed. Come on, get some more trades. Yeah, let's see what you got. Pumpkin for emerald. Emerald for pumpkin pie. That's not bad. I mean, not doing it, but pumpkin farming, that's not a bad step. What about you, man? Oh yeah, we could be shearing these fools. Nope. Don't know what we're going to use emeralds for, but I'm sure there will be a use. That's the thing about Feed the Beast is you don't know why you need it, but you probably will. You'll probably need it eventually. Can I get some more hemp seeds? Perfect. The parrots and the bats. Breed 2 animals together. Maybe we'll start to follow some quest lines pretty soon. I feel like that's a pretty surefire way to be doing things in the right order and kind of keep us on track. But definitely, I think it's smarter to just play this vanilla style early on. Let's see. So I think we'll need a stack of string to make some canvas bags. Wasn't there something else we were going to do with string before? Oh, yeah, we were going to make beds, but we already did that, so it doesn't matter. You keep the sheep train going. Come on. Oh, they don't even want to do that. Can y'all grow your hair back already? Jeez. Leather worker, you're gonna have such a hard time, man. Then you take coal, you give tracks, and then Cartman just does coal coke. This is so much better. The shepherd will take wool. So it may actually be smarter if we combine these into a mega farm. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna bring this one lower. And it'll be like they're all the same farm. I feel bad for these guys. They probably think I'm just corrupting their entire lifestyle. Oh, okay. Should take care of this while we're over here. If I did that last one, I'd probably die. It's so cool. Yeah, just slowly throwing all the corn back into the ocean. Should probably just get an incinerator going. Have a bucket. We found many sources of lava. Might reduce some lag, but The lag hasn't been super bad, so I'm not worried. We're up to 45. Pristine stock. Okay. Put our hops in. We'll go ahead and eat the bread soon. I think we'll try to do away with that bread. We've got to take the one cobblestone over there, and we'll have all this on our hot bar. And actually, I think... Do we have sticks? Yeah, we can get them. I want to make another axe. So that will be pretty good. Don't need the wheat on the hot bar. There we are. I think modifying this farm is going to be a great idea. Oops. Whoops. one of our nice trees has grown. Not a lot to talk about at the moment. You can see I'm just kind of making a mega farm. Not a whole lot to it, and very weird. You know, I thought I had more torches than this, but maybe not. So let's count up this area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14 by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so I think we'll be able to get away with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these are covering this whole area. 3, 4. Yeah, that works out great. I think we might be able to do that on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Two, 3, 4. So let's mark that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. So these areas aren't being covered. And you know, just to make it look pretty, I think I'll do that. Whoops. There we are. Whole perimeter is set up. Okay. That looks really good. So now we can go nuts with the hoe. We can kind of almost let the villagers do their own thing. It Doesn't seem like they like to plant corn, so we should be okay in that regard. We're gonna need a second hoe. Definitely. 2 of our cherry trees have grown. This is good. I think if we can put some torches on their little posts, they'll be even more comfortable and cozy. I believe the yellow X's are representative of this is where light will not work to stop mob spawning once it's dark. I think red is whenever you actually need to be concerned. That's a hunch. It does seem like we don't have any lighting anywhere. And here are my torches. Wow, I was looking for those. Oh, we could take a look at the house once more. Yeah, so we have one skeleton spawn over to the side. Try to stop them from replanting as much of this as possible. Wow, see, starting to roll in it. And it's looking like we have over a stack, so we will make a canvas bag. We're gonna go to our trusty NEI here. Where is it? Here it is. It's a backpack. Okay, so our white backpack here is made from woven cloth with sticks. So we can take our stack of string and our 8 sticks to make 8 cloth, and now we will make our backpack. And if we open it, you see it is a traveling pouch. If you shift click on it, you can see how many slots are being used at the moment. That's kind of cool, and it's a nifty little trick if you have a lot of hemp. Oh, that scared the hell out of me. You hear footsteps and you immediately think creeper. Go ahead and throw out this corn too. Corn can go, hemp seeds. And we'll hold on to the hemp fiber. This might be funny. Let's see what we can do. He can't do shit. Alright. Some of our cherry trees have grown, and I can't really tell if they like it or not, but they're gonna have to. Right. We wanted to... renovate the farm. We just need our cobblestone. Maybe I'll... After we finish up this farm, I think we're going to use our canvas bag to move all of the things here. And then I think we'll start working on storage inside our home. So it looks like the mobs can't spawn on these. I think they'll like this a lot. It kind of gives them a more unified location to work. There we go. And it's pretty well lit. They could use some lily pads though. How is it so dark? Also, how are there bees underwater? Let's see what we can do to save this guy. Here. Oh my god. No. We're having a little Cartman convention up in here. Oops. Alrighty. So I don't want to go overkill with these canvas bags too quickly, but I think pretty soon we will be able to make a whole second one at this rate. You can see once you get the hemp going, it's pretty fast. So I think we're actually going to go find that fisherman. If we can. Ooh, weird lag. And give him the string that we have. Alright, so that's a little better. Oh, Cartman convention. So, the fisherman was down here, though. I thought. Maybe this is him? Yeah, there he is. Hey. Take my string. What else can you do? Can you give me a fishing rod? Oh, unbreaking. Well, that's special. Meanwhile, this shepherd is just hanging in there. So I think it's safe to say we'll never run out of carrots at this pace. So I'm just going to go ahead and plant all of the carrots that I have over here. Maybe... Oh. Well, they beat me to it. The farmers found what I've been doing for them. Oh, oh, you fools. How is this even here? Get out of here. Can they till the land? There's no way. There would be farms all over the place. Having fun? Good. Let me see. Is anybody even watching my stream? Huh. That's a big no from me, dog. Oh my, hello. I'm so sorry. They're so upset. Okay, let's see. Okay, I need to learn to stop muting my microphone. I'll just stop muting in general. Oh, what should we be doing right now? Great content. People love to watch this. Maybe... Okay, so I've already made a mega farm, and we've integrated these guys. He doesn't like that. He only wants white wool. Ah, this guy. So instead of dyeing wool, I can just convert 17 white wool into 1 black wool. That's a great trade. Great trade indeed. See, this guy knows how to trade. He said, give me all the carrots and I'll help you out. And he's got bad pumpkin, great pumpkin pie trade. I guess one of the problems right now with all the farmers everywhere is I'm never getting any of the wheat that grows. But should just slowly wean these guys off beetroot. Ooh, what am I doing? Alright, so I think we're almost at a point where we should be moving towards some other stuff. So we put all this up. Take that. So maybe we'll start making storages. How will we make a barrel? Item barrel. So this is actually... No, it's not what we want. We want this item barrel. Yeah, so 7 pieces of wood and a half slab. 2 of these for now will be fine. The item barrel is pretty cool. You have this little item interface in the front, and you can put in stacks on stacks of stuff all the way up to over 4,000 of a single item. And you have you can right click to put in a stack, you can shift right click to put in everything, you can unshift left click to take single, or you can shift left click to take a stack. Pretty nice. So I think for now, it would be smart to put dirt inside one of these. We have 644 dirt. Now we'll put our wood and stuff in there. Grab all the wood and stuff. Alright. Get him out of here. Take blocks and stuff and our eggs. I think we'll move the crafting bench inside. It's got wood. We'll just throw in our blocks. Oops. Over here, we'll go ahead. We'll put our random food objects down here. Drops can go. We'll put vegetation in there. throw the bees in here. Saplings, some honeycombs. We'll put in the bottoms there. Location. Go ahead and put doors and stuff up here. We haven't done a lot of mob hunting. That could be something we need to step up. No rush at the moment, but eventually we will. For now, I think we'll put wool over here. Mob drops and clay. We'll just throw in nature. That's gonna fill up. Oops. Go ahead and put it down in the mob drops as well. I really don't want to, but we're gonna have a lot when we come back. So we'll leave that there. And this, have some extra spaces. Okay, so this is already looking pretty good. We've moved off the front lawn. So this is just our temporary home, obviously. Look at that, our nice little sheep canopy has grown. Oh, I love that. That looks pretty nice. And our guys are finally doing some farming. I'm just gonna start stealing the wheat. Because I need the wheat more than I do. Let's see. Nothing going on over here. So keep working it. Alright. Why am I trying to get white sheep? Well, that villager who does the trade for wool only accepts one color of wool at a time. So I think in the end I'm going to try to get the perfect amount of black and gray wool and then change them all for continuity. there's not enough light on these. Alright, so we have a nice little setup going. Now that I actually take a look around the big picture, we're doing pretty well. We haven't done a lot as far as Feed the Beast goes, but I mean, I guess everything around us, aside from your standard crafting tables and chests, is just about Feed the Beast, besides villagers, with the exception of Cartman and Trackman. Pretty cool. Alright, so I think we can try... I'm at a loss of words here. We can try and move some of our stuff the next day. So I will take these 5 wood and make a second boat. That way we can stop breaking them. And since we're just a single player, we'll always have the boat readily accessible to us. But we will have one on this side and the other side of the water there, just for extra speed. Not that we really need it, but, you know, why not? Actually, we have chariot, so I can finally make some doors. Let's see how this looks. Rustic. I can appreciate that. Go ahead and throw that in there. And this back in the woods. Alright, off we go. Eventually, we could always turn this into a little cut through. Dig through that. Doesn't look too hard. So we are going to have a little more to do once we get there this time, because we probably want to grab some of the maybe the saplings, I'm not certain, but we will definitely need to get the sugar cane. And I'm trying to think. Looks like we have some more rubber trees to the south here, which may be worth stopping to get. Use up our nice iron sickle. I'm gonna go ahead and check on the stream real quick. Alright, it is up and running. And we've been streaming for quite a while. Looks like close to 2 hours. Very nice. That's unusual. Alright, I gotta see what this is. Abyssal stone. What the hell? Oh, it's so unusual. It's like a large sphere under the water. I need to check that out later. But for now, I don't think I'm ready to tackle something like that without aqua affinity. Or a better pickaxe, for that matter. Alright, so we are back, and I think while I'm on the coast, I'm going to pack up all the sugarcane that I can. So, oh well. Get back. Very cool. Load up the backpack. Bunch of sugar maple. Around, see if we ever planted any of the wormwood. I don't think we did. Start putting in mob drops. Alright, so our backpack is full, and looks like the rest we can just carry by hand. I'll go ahead and take the crafting bench too. Now I'm just being greedy. Do we have cherry saplings? I don't think so. I feel like making a cherry. Get rid of a mutton. Oof. I need to look up a command to clear entities. We left cheats off, so I really don't know if it's all that possible. I mean, it'd be cool if it was, but yeah, I'm content with just leaving all this here. Do we have regular seeds? Nope, not with us. I won't worry about it. I think this is a good point to dip. And try to be home in time for sunset. Gotta love swimming for days, right? Looking like we made good time. Oh yeah, very good time. I thought we needed to hurry a lot more than we actually did. Alright, so we can try to upload some of our stuff. The mob drops are going to be pretty easy to drop off. Here's some more silver. I'll put the more common to the left. That's okay. That looks good. 2 more chests. Nice. And here's the food and stuff. We have our cherry saplings, which I so badly wanted to get that will probably eventually lag the world out of control. Whatever. Foods. These can be lower. I'll just throw the puffer fish in there. We fished one time. I'm not that worried. Cave crab. Yeah. There we go. Pops. I think we'll make that project bench once more. It's so funny. We're gonna need a stick. Whatever. I think that should balance it. Crafting bench counts as a block, so it does 1.5, and the stick does 0.5. Alright. So we have our stone for it, and now we just have a chest, so... and 4 planks. You know, there's always this point where I forget that I need a crafting bench in the recipe as well as outside of it, so maybe I picked the wrong block to smelt. It's alright, what's 4 more wood? Or planks? Nothing. It's fine. There we go. Now, go ahead and put this here. That there. It's starting to look more like home. No roof, but at least you see the sun. Looks like we're doing pretty well. Oops. I'm just gonna put all of that up. Take all the mob drops first, maybe all the clay. Creeper. Some gunpowder. Bones. Slime. This is fine for now. Then sugarcane we'll go ahead and put up. I don't want to bore us too much. Our backpack is empty. And this will also be very useful for mining. So our inventory doesn't fill up crazy quick. What are you doing? Crazy sheep. We might be pretty close to what we need. So I'm going to actually take bones. We might even be able to just kill off the non-white sheep. Just keep some bones. I do need to find him. Guy. None of these homes even have doors on them. That's so sad. Alright, so we have both of those, and we have 2 light gray. So he will take 17 white wool. I'm gonna take out a squid and see if that's explicitly white wool, or if he'll accept other wool. There was another one. There he is. He's hiding out. Is this the guy we want? Yep. Alright, let's see here. No, he doesn't like it. Alright, so every black, gray, whatever sheep. Saddle up. So he only likes white wool. Not even him. And somehow we lost a little cat. Okay, they've got to be doing this. Two white sheep. Go ahead. Clearance. Static boots. I don't understand. Ooh, an ender tank. I can't wait for that to be a thing. And an ender pouch. Classic ender chest. Horse armor. Oh, you can use wool as fuel. Oh, that'll work perfectly. So now we can just throw these in here. supposed to be cooking things. So you start cooking chicken, you start cooking the mutton. What else do I need smelt? I don't know. I haven't smelted. I guess I could do some more. Yeah, we're gonna need gold. So 9, that takes 18. So one of them can do 5, one of them can do 4. We'll have 2 wool left over. Or we could use this. Okay, so I think we've just about weeded out all of the sheep. We're going to take a short little break. Alright. So we have some stuff. So I think it's about time we do our rubber trees and then get started with our machinery before we call it a day. So I'm going to go grab the last of this stuff, and we will probably need some gold. Definitely some copper. Maybe need more copper than this very soon, but we can make a copper mine pretty easily. The least of my worries. So first things first, we need to set up our rubber tree farm. So I think we may need to not go super far away, but we're gonna go grab our saplings and go and set this up somewhere. So I was thinking maybe over here, since it's kind of like an open area. We don't have too many of them, making it pretty for the time being. Kind of set them back off the house a little bit. I think the tree leaves can spawn 2 off, so one there, one here. What's the distance here? 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 2, 3, 4. This breaks my sapling. There we go. And we do want to place torches kind of nearby. That way they grow quickly. That's fine. And I'll ditch that. This poppy. All the things we didn't want. So I may take a look in here for some copper real quick. I believe we've stepped in, but not gone very deep. Oh, it looks like one of our cavemen at some point. Or trackman, whatever. Came down here. Brutally murdered. That's too bad. a lot of copper in here, so I think we'll be pretty set. And I don't think we're going too far away, so we should be okay to keep those rubber tree saplings growing. We will also need coal. Cinnabar. Leave the rest of that for now. So we will need coal whenever we get started with machinery. As I promised in the thumbnail, we would try to delve into that. We will end up needing a lot of coal as an early fuel source. I've never done a lot of work with wind turbines or water wheels, but I know they're a cheaper alternative just because they don't consume coal. But I'm unsure because I know that they work autonomously, but they're pretty slow, and we may want to just sink the coal to get a jump start on our machinery. Some nice bauxite, that'll come in handy. Alright, let's see here. A lot of copper. Copper only spawns kind of in the higher areas underground. Similar to how diamond only spawns very low, copper only spawns very high. So being up here in mining almost guarantees that we'll find some, if not a lot, of copper. It seems like there's a lot of mobs on our minimap. And I think I even see an abandoned mine shaft. That'll be good to check out later. Looks like it kind of passes straight that way on the map. Yep, that's definitely an abandoned mine shaft. Let's try to dig to it, see if we can access that. Hopefully we'll run straight into it. Looks like there's also a lot of lava beneath us. Looks like we're coming down on top of it pretty soon. I believe. Yep, there we go, pay dirt. Oh, and a ravine. Hello. Wow, we're in the jackpot here. Not be too greedy, but I will get these rubies. So I hear a lot of zombies around the corner here. Here comes one. Go ahead and take him back so he's in our court. Officially not on copper level at this point. I feel like that's partially why I run out of copper so quickly. Because I get so interested in other things. So this doesn't look like a very big abandoned mine shaft, but it may extend further up or down around me. Oops. We'll go ahead and ditch the hop. Peek around in here. There's another guy. He's about to walk straight off now. Sapphires, skeleton, spider. A lot of lava. That should be good for pumping later. Take us back up into our little cave. Oh my lord. We walked right past this. How could we do such a thing? Wow, and the chest spawned as a double. I'm so excited to take a look at this. As soon as that water's done. Alright. Oh wow. Infinity! Oh my gosh. This is so good. Let's see what we could take. Now we have some redstone. We didn't even have to go that deep underground. Melon. Oh, this has got to be some kind of record. Record as far as helpful things found. Some steel leggings. This will be good in the future. And we got a saddle. I don't remember where that came from, but we did need a saddle. Oh, right. We have one of these now. let's abuse it. I personally think it's best to put things that don't stack in here. That way they're kind of out of the way, because we could get more copper, or we could get more coal, you know? So we'll put a lot of the stuff that doesn't stack away. We might get more track, I doubt it. But definitely the quartz and the gunpowder. We're going to want a place to put this. Go ahead and put our torch up for now. So this is one of the moments when I personally love to put a waypoint. So we have our own spider spawner. Oh, nice caps lock. Let's make it a nice dark red. And yeah, it's right where we are. Confirm. Cool, cool. Very sweet. I can't believe we walked right past that. That's amazing. Wow, that is going to be so helpful. That is right beneath our house. I know what you're thinking, vanilla players. Oh yeah, so now you have an XP farm, you got a better string farm. Well, maybe not better than hemp, because we're kind of racking in the string there. But you got an XP farm, spider eye, and everything. Yeah, that's good, that's true. But what we do have now is we have the ability to create our own spider spawner. Well, I guess we've had that ability. Mod packs in this mod pack in particular allows us to accumulate kills on spiders to create faster mob spawners than a conventional vanilla spawner like that one. So we actually, with that vanilla spawner, have a lot more going for us. Wow, that is right under. That's right under the village. How many blocks away is that? Is that 20? Wow. That's insane how close that is. I can't believe I wasn't hearing that earlier. I've been here for a while. Alright, so we officially have some redstone. Not a lot. We might only get by with that amount. Okay, some Certus quartz. Go ahead and check in on the chat at the moment. And we've had no viewers all day. Are we surprised? Not really. I may try to change my angle on who I'm really projecting this to. I might go and join some servers and promote this. Or tell them to check it out. Which the servers probably won't like, but what are you going to do? If you're going to post your IP online for people to join your server, then I'm going to say what I want in the chat. With some exceptions, obviously. I'm not going to go harass people. Is that a lime tree? Oh, it looks like some kind of weird berry tree. Alright, see if we can get more saplings. There's 1, 2, 3. That's good. Oh, and this is a pretty good tree too. We got 4, and we have 2 little tap spots. Alright, so now with the rubber tree, and with the resources that we have now, I think we can get started with some basic machinery. We're definitely going to need more redstone, and where there's redstone, there's diamond, so fingers crossed that we actually get some this time. But we can get started. So the first thing we want to make is a generator. This is why I've been getting all the coal, and after 3 hours of watching this streaming video, finally like, oh, he's finally doing what he said in the thumbnail. Oh, that's cool. So we're going to need insulated copper cable, some redstone to make a battery, and an iron furnace. I'll probably go that route since it consumes cobblestone. So first things first, and we can use our nice project table. Look at this. There we go. We'll need some iron. Right. Still getting used to where everything is. We will eventually need 3 more. So like this. And now we have our iron furnace. We need 3 refined iron and an RE battery. Refined iron you get from smelting regular iron. So we have some of that. Now all we need is the RE battery, and this is where the vanilla crafting, the non-vanilla crafting becomes a little more complicated. So an empty RE battery takes an insulated copper cable, 4 tin, and 2 redstone. So here's where I say we're going to need some redstone, which half of what we have. We'll leave this here. 4 tin. There's that. And then we're going to need copper cable, which, spoiler alert, we're going to need copper. This is how you make regular copper cable, but we need insulated copper cable. How do we make that? You use rubber. Rubber or plastic. And plastic is just smelting rubber. So how do we get the rubber? Well, this is where our trees come in, and we're going to need to make a tree tap, which I always forget this crafting recipe. Let's see if I can get it first try. Yep, that's it. Alright, so our tree tap. We go to the tree, and look, a second one has grown. This is great. I'll even try to take care of those leaves. This one's less tall. But it looks like we still got a spot. So, to demonstrate the tree tap, just right-click these. And you get sticky resin. And these do regenerate over time. They don't make any sound when they're done, so they can be kind of hard to see. And I'm sure there's a way to automate it, which we'll investigate at a later point. Still can't get over this farm. I love it. It's so simple. It looks so nice. So we've got our sticky resin, and we have 6. So we'll go ahead and just smelt what we need, which is just 1. 1 rubber. And you saw here the crafting recipes for this are 3 copper and 3 rubber, but there are alternative ways to do it, like just 1 copper cable and 1, which makes sense. This is 3 of these, which we use to make uninsulated, you know. So therefore, 1 of these is 2. Oh, whoops. Well, anyway, there's no net loss, just a different recipe. So here we have our battery. Here's a refined iron and the iron furnace. And we have our first generator. We've officially started machinery. About to be nighttime. Don't want a creeper taking this generator from us. And then there are other forms of energy, which you can make pretty easily, but we don't have a setup yet that would really work well with that. So we're going to hold off for now. But the good news is we have our generator. The generator we can mine and get back. You can see at the top there, pickaxe level stone. So any pickaxe will do. But we do need to power it. So what do we use? This is where our coal comes in. It's not super quick, but it works. We're actually going to end this episode here, folks. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.